'cause the sky is where I will rebound. I will rebound. I will rebound.
Hey girl, what's up? Okay, so we are in February already for 2019. This year is slowly but quickly passing. I don't know. Anyway, so February, you could celebrate Valentine's Day, in this month, fix yourself up with your boo, go do something nice, spend some time together. Also, it is Black History Month. I personally think Black History should be celebrated every day, not just in 1 month, and the shortest month. But all cultures need to be celebrated and represented. So go out there, love on somebody, y'all, and do that with a quickness. It's really good. But I'm just gonna be giving my perspective and then use some of the bullet points that he has. So let go. So in the season of love, in Blackness, I wanted to come on here and make a whole series about what I wish I knew before I got married. I've been having conversation with a lot of my girlfriends about things that I experienced, the good stuff, the bad stuff. I don't go into too many details, but kind of just like the general, what has helped me, what I wish I knew. No one is perfect. We all have to go through our own struggles in order to learn a lesson or to be fruitful in that subject. So I just want to give my perspective of things I wish that I knew. And there's actually a Gary Chapman book about this. I did not know about that, but basically a lot of the stuff that he covers in this book I'm going to cover here. So I'm just gonna, if you want to get that book. The first bullet point is being in love is not an adequate foundation for building a successful marriage. This is what Gary Chapman labeled this chapter. Okay, so if you know me, I love Disney and I am sensitive when it comes to certain types of, movies. So yes, I cry watching Disney movies. I love Disney movies. Okay, I think I will watch it more than my daughter will. But, so not only that, I'm like a romantic. I was going to say I am a romantic. I love hearing a good love story. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, they live happily ever after. Yes, I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. So that was me, or that is me. Let me stop talking in the past tense. But what I had to learn super quick in marriage was that the infatuation stage is what I believe that I felt all through our dating period, when oh my gosh, I can't deal without him, I can't be without him, I think about him all the time, I want to talk to him, I'm wondering what he's doing, let me pray for that boy. That stage, it ends. It doesn't end at the same time as your spouse. It may, I kind of had a different longevity with that than Joshua. We kind of got married and then it was like boom, it was over for him, and then for me I'm like, wait, what happened? Because it wasn't like this before. So when you are dating, sometimes it could be the engagement period as well. Your man, he's still in the chase, the hunt for you, for your heart, because you could change your mind at any point in time. This is my thinking. This is I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what I believe. Once you get married, okay, the chase is over. She's yours, you're his, and there's not much, you think there's not much more chasing you have to do, because you are, yes, it is a contract paper-wise, on a document marriage, but it's also a covenant you're creating with God. Regardless if you're a Christian or not, you're saying I'm willing to be with this person, and I'm willing to accept whatever forces attack me spiritually, mentally, emotionally, because they attack you everywhere. But just know that that infatuation period, that will end. Once again, it might not be the same time altogether. It might happen like right away, or it might take a longer time to die. Me, I held in there. We're in this a year a year so far, and I think mine died, I think possibly like 5 months in. Once again, where Joshua's kind of died like a week, like after the honeymoon. He's just like, all right, let's get back to reality. No. Now, this does not mean that like all of love in the relationship is going to like completely be gone because the infatuation is gone. Let me just put it like this: the infatuation is kind of like the bad part in all of this, because you see someone, you see all the good in them, and then yes, that love, that connection, that's there. I mean, it's real and it's true, but it's not reality. You have to be with someone for a while for that to end, and then you can, progress with stuff. We kind of did things quick, but I was like, I know that this is who the Lord has for me, but things is kind of quick, so I just need to slow down. But I couldn't slow down because he was kind of cute. But yeah, that's all I'm saying about that. Infatuation stage dies. It does not mean that your love is over. You just have to work for it in a different way and in your own way, which is very key. So loving my husband, and this is my last point, was a completely different look for me than I'm sure it is for him. I remember one instance when we were at our old apartment and we had this argument because I'm such like a romantic, and I'm like, your love acts on feelings, because if I don't feel like I love you, then something's going on, like we need to correct this. And then Joshua's argument was just like, no, love is an action, it's not a feeling. That was it. And I was just like, no, love is a feeling. And he's like, no, it's not a feeling, it's an action. The truth is, it's both. It is a feeling. You do feel love, but to reciprocate that love in a marriage, in a relationship, it has to be an action as well. That has to be honest, the main thing. So I fought him so hard, and I was so mad because I'm like, you know nothing. But I had to give in, and that's the other thing. I prayed about it. I'm like, okay, Lord, fix his heart, and if not, fix my heart. God basically showed me that like you both are right, but you have to act on your love first. Like you have to put in 100% to get 100% back from him. It's not a 50-50 thing when you get married. It's 100-100. Because if you're meeting people both halfways, what if one person like jumps off, then you're kind of like sitting there, you're like, I don't know, you kind of expect the other person to fail if you're expecting like half the work to be done. Do you understand that? This is, once again, all my perspective, all of my words, no one else. This might not be true or not, but this is how I feel. So you're watching a Christine little series here. If you don't like it, if it's weird, if it's wrong to you, you can go find something else. Bye. Good day to you. But overall, and in conclusion, what I wish I knew before I got married was that the infatuation period, it's a real thing, but it is not how it's going to be after I get married. And there's a ton of other things that I needed to do to kind of not be blinded by the whole infatuation. And I'm gonna be getting more into those throughout the week. I'll let you know when I'm uploading. And then the last thing is love is an action. So you have to choose to love. When like your day sucks and his day sucks and you kind of just sitting there and it's like quiet in the house, no one's saying anything, you have to choose to love. You're not always gonna feel it. So it's what I wish I knew, y'all. You better take it, you better put it in your pocket, you better think about it this Valentine's season. Just pray for me. Yes. Okay. All right, you beautiful people. I will have my next video up tomorrow, most likely in the evening. I have to schedule everything around the little girl, and she's kind of jumping around with some stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited about this, and I hope this helps my girlfriends. I hope this helps you. I hope someone else's perspective and opinion kind of like helps you look back and to see, okay, how can I talk to my husband like this way, or I don't know, just I'm giving another perspective, and take it with a grain of salt. If it helps you, awesome. If it doesn't and it's like completely trash, that's fine as well. But this is true. This is true for me, guys. All right, bye.